nice guy. You know who I am.
No, I don't.
Law enforcement is usually a profession held in high regard, but some people take advantage of that reputation by pretending to be an officer.
Brother, I'm telling you, I was a sergeant, man.
Are you a commissioned police officer?
I'm unsure.
This video showcases individuals who tried to impersonate cops, but eventually paid the price for their fraudulent schemes. Imagine being flagged down for a serious traffic violation in the state of Georgia, only for Corporal Lowe of the Doraville Police Department to discover you're posing as law enforcement. This was the case for Jefrey S on March 8, 2017, when his lies and entitlement led straight to incarceration and a hefty fine.
Good afternoon, Corporal Lowe, Doraville PD. Just need to see your driver's license, please.
All right, what are you stopping me for?
You didn't see the school bus stopped on the side of the road?
Didn't see it.
Another car beside you stopped.
No, sir, didn't see it. Not at all. Because I just passed a 41 that was down here, and I was focused on those officers.
That's about a quarter-mile
I
back.
understand, but
Boss
that's
was
what my
stopped with you.
focus was.
Okay, sir. Do you have any paperwork on the car since there's no...
In the glove. This is my loader.
Okay. Sir, I just need to scan the barcode on the inside of the door, please, sir.
The driver's absurd request caught the officer off guard as he demanded special treatment, claiming status as a fellow law enforcer. The officer, however, dismissed this and firmly reminded him who was in charge.
No courtesy? You can't exercise courtesy for me?
Why should I exercise courtesy?
Because number one, I did not see the bus, honestly. So, I mean,
Okay.
I wouldn't do that intentionally. You know
You do
that.
understand it's a serious traffic offense in the state of Georgia.
I understand. I've written 1,000 tickets myself.
Are you
sir.
with somebody?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Why would I exchange that information? And
Well, then I'll
why
write
would-
you a
why do
ticket.
we do that?
If you won't tell me who you're with, I'll
I
write
didn't
you
even
the
see
ticket.
The bus.
Okay. I'll be
Officer
back with you in
Lowe,
just a minute.
I didn't see the bus.
Okay. If you don't want to tell me who you're with, that's fine. I'll issue the
I
citation.
can't even confess guilt to what I did because I didn't.
You don't
see
have to
it.
confess guilt. You want to tell me who you're with or not? That's fine. I'll just write the ticket.
Due to the suspect's reluctance to cooperate, the corporal called for backup to handle the situation. The driver, however, stayed argumentative, voicing frustration over what he claimed was unfair treatment.
Schultz, here's your driver's license.
Thanks, Lowe. Appreciate you, man.
Okay. You on the job somewhere?
I can't tell you, sir.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, I got my supervisor on the way if you want to talk
Not
to
a problem.
him. Okay.
I don't need to talk to him.
Okay.
I mean, what's that difference? What difference does
Well,
it make?
almost
If-
29
if
years of
I'm
policing.
a Georgia post, yeah, and I've got 27.
Okay.
But after 27 years,
I've
never had someone treat me like that.
treat you like what?
Yeah, like you're treating me. Yeah.
I've never
seriously.
had anybody not say,
Dude,
sir,
be a nice guy. I said, sir,
I'm with
I didn't.
so-and-so.
No, I don't say that.
Okay.
That's not how I operate.
Even when I ask you who you're with?
Yeah, I can't tell you.
Okay.
Okay, I can't tell you. So
That's-
there, I'm not
that's-
going to tell you.
That's fine.
You know who I am.
No, I don't.
You have my driver's license.
Yeah. Does GCIC return and tell me that you're a popo?
No.
No.
They will not.
It doesn't, but you riding with your blue hat
I
on.
got my hat on.
But if you don't want anybody to know who you are, I wouldn't wear the hat. Coordinates
Doesn't
May
matter.
1st,
Doesn't
2017.
Okay. It's all good.
Yes, sir. You'd be
Thanks
welcome to come in anytime and look at the video if you'd like.
Thank you.
Have a good
Yeah, I
day.
didn't see a bus.
It's on the side of the road. It's all on HD video. We can go down right now. I'll show it to you.
Show it to me right there. It's fine.
I can. I have to have a second unit here so his video's
He's
on.
coming, right?
Yeah, he's
So
coming.
Please, yeah, show me.
I will.
I
Okay,
am
just-
interested in the bus. I
Just
definitely am. 'cause
just
I-
hang tight in the car.
I'm good.
He'll be here in just a minute.
If you don't mind, I just like to stand.
Okay. You're not armed, are you?
I'm not armed.
Okay.
And I wouldn't harm another officer for my life.
Well, I don't know that you're another officer. You've never run into an imposter in your 27 years, have you? 1122, what's your ETA?
I'm at the light now, 911. Be there about 45 seconds.
All right here by Little Caesars.
Recognizing Jeffrey's attitude and demeanor, the officer knew he was attempting to manipulate the situation. When backup arrived, Jeffrey shifted his tone, accusing Corporal Lowe of bias, but the corporal countered with solid evidence.
Do what, sir? He's right here. Yeah.
You can't tell when you're talking to another officer after whatever years you've done it?
Yeah, then I asked them, are you with somebody? And they say, yeah, I'm with Gwinnett SO. I'm with Hall. I'm SO.
Then I can't tell you, that's all. It's all good.
He wants to look at the video. He won't tell me who he's with, but he says he's
wanted to show me the
Popos.
video. I just said I'll look at it in the car. It's fine. He said second officer needed to be here.
Okay.
He won't tell me who he's with.
I didn't
says
see a
I'm
bus
supposed
that
to
I
know.
Supposedly,
You didn't see a what?
I didn't see the bus he's talking about, so
Okay.
I'd just like to see the video on that.
Okay, but he doesn't have to show you the video right now. You know that.
No, he
I'm
doesn't.
offering.
No,
I'm
it's
offering.
a
Okay. Oh,
courtesy.
you offer-
I just
okay.
asked as a courtesy.
Sure.
He asked as
because
a
I actually
courtesy.
did not see it.
Okay.
And I told him I didn't see the video.
Gotcha.
I mean, I didn't see the bus because there was a 41 down the road.
Yeah.
And I was focused on that, and my girlfriend's in the car. She just had a tooth pulled today.
Okay.
So, yeah, I didn't see the
Sure.
bus.
Okay.
And it's a very busy highway. We don't come down Beaufort Highway too much. So
Gotcha. Understandable.
That's all it was. And,
Sure thing.
And when he stopped me, I told him I'm post-certified. I'm an officer.
No, you didn't, sir. You said,
Well,
I just passed the 41, and you
Mhm.
said, do I get any courtesy? I said, are you with somebody?
That's what
well,
I said.
well, yeah.
But number one, I don't want to announce my department on tape,
Mm-hmm.
on video. I don't do that.
Okay.
It's not
You
good.
don't
It's
have
not good
to.
practice.
You don't have to. You have things to
Just
show.
slide your ID
No,
to me.
I don't actually have it in the
Okay.
car. I just have probably a post ID or something.
Gotcha.
Like that. But he's already, giving me a citation too, so it's fine.
Just by the car too, or is it a loaner or something?
No, it's a loaner.
Is it?
The driver then engaged the backup officer in small talk, boasting about his experience and subtly undermining the corporal, even suggesting inconsistencies in the body cam footage.
How was the Camry?
How is that car? Not really my kind of car, but it's a good car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in there and see it pretty good.
There's the bus.
That's the bus?
Yep.
Is that me?
That's
yeah,
you.
that's you.
Do it again. It's 5 seconds at a time.
Does he have a stop sign out or anything? He doesn't have a stop sign out.
Well, you can't see from that angle, but it's gonna be out because the cars behind it stopped. You saw their car stop behind
I see
it.
the flashing lights on the front, but I didn't see a stop sign.
Yeah.
And we got a guy a pedestrian coming across the road too, seconds after that. And that's where my focus was on the road, so it wasn't there.
I got you.
I didn't see it. But really, it's why I didn't even see the bus, period.
Hit it again. 20 seconds. That's the bus pulling
So
up.
he was just coming to
Yellow
a
lights
stop.
are flashing.
Yeah, he just came to
Red
a
lights.
stop.
Red lights starting to flash. The outer lights are flashing. There's you going. There's other cars stopped in the middle lane.
Yeah, that was. He just rolled up there, so. Yeah, I didn't see him stop because I was already on top of him moving.
I got you.
That's what it was. He just came to a stop when I was rolling by. I was at full speed.
Well, now the car in the middle lane stopped. I mean,
I
I
would've had
wasn't
to-
here, and I just saw that there
Honestly,
in the video.
Sarge, I had to be focused on him to actually make that stop.
So I mean, I didn't saw that from the video. I wasn't even
My
here.
speed was probably what,
But,
40, 45?
And speed limit's 35.
Well, whatever. I was moving. I know
So,
that.
Man, the yellow flashing lights are supposed to let you know you slow down because the bus is getting ready to come to a stop.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't see him, and that kind of figures to me why I didn't see the bus, because he had just come to a stop
Yeah.
when I was literally passing. So, yeah, that's why I didn't see it. And honestly, it's a busy road, and I don't come down here a lot. I had a pedestrian coming from the other side, and I did see him from the curb, and he was already like center. By the time you even got off onto the roadway, he was already to the middle lane.
He continued boasting about his supposed 3 decades in law enforcement, but the corporal stayed firm, countering with pointed questions. In the end, he was released with a traffic citation, to the corporal's disappointment.
Yeah, right here at the crest near McDonald's.
Yeah. So
He even gave me a salute.
my bad. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding and everything
Look,
else.
I've never written a cop in 29 years.
Well-
Your attitude's what's got you. And I still don't even know if you're a cop. But I extended you the courtesy
Let me
to
see
let
if I
you look
got
at the
my
video.
certification in here, okay?
No, certification, I need to know who you're with.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because anybody can be certified and have
That's true.
lost their job.
Oh, I haven't lost a job.
Well,
I'm
that's-
very employed.
Dude.
Trust me. I'm
All
ready to go. Trust me. I got people in the business that are very high ranking. Put it that way.
So do I. I got a chief.
So
So it's fine.
right now the citation
I'm
is
trying to
red.
help you here, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
I don't think your approach is really helping me.
My approach. Please remember that
Sarge,
everything
you
is
can
on.
explain it to him later. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm out.
Good luck to you. Take care of your girlfriend.
I'll take care of this. I'll take care of that. No problem.
Come to the court if you like. Then we can be a bigger screen. You can see better on the bigger screen.
No, I got it. I saw it.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. Take care, sir.
Later, the Doraville Police Department arrested Jeffrey at his Cobb County home after confirming he'd been fired from the Hapeville Police Department a decade earlier. He was charged with impersonating an officer and released on bond. But the story didn't end there. Jeffrey filed a complaint against Corporal Lowe for false arrest, unlawful detention, and emotional distress. However, on June 15, 2022, the Georgia Court of Appeals ruled in Lowe's favor, finding the arrest lawful and within protocol. What red flags did you notice about Jeffrey? How do you feel about Corporal Lowe's approach during the stop? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Some private security personnel sometimes believe they are on par with their police counterparts. This was evident during a Cuyahoga Falls Police traffic stop in Ohio on April 10, 2022, involving Shawn and Dwayne. Their attempt to deceive officers backfired, leading to serious consequences for their reckless actions.
Okay, they're stopped. Buckles are independent. RP's gonna be John, Ocean, Henry, 3856. Turn the car off. Turn the car off. Put your hands out of the window. With your right hand, grab your car keys and throw them out a window. Where are your keys at? In my right hand pocket. All right, just keep your hands out of the window. Just to let you know, officer, I am armed. Okay, where's your at? In my holster on my left hip. All right, do not move. Got it.
For your 266. For the lieutenant of the jail, they will do a courtesy hold at the time for Cuyahoga County.
During their initial exchange, the suspects were polite and cooperative, with the driver apologizing. Despite identifying as private security, officers reminded them of their limited authority.
All right, man. What's going on, dude? What are you doing?
We just got a call over the radio for Signal 44. We have two officers on the other side of Akron. They just called for a request for help.
You a police officer?
Do you need my assistance?
I'm armed security officer.
So you're running red lights?
I wasn't able to get my lights down.
You're running red lights?
Yes, I ran a red light.
Two of them.
What's going on, boss man? How you feeling?
You're not a police officer, man.
I know that.
Unit 3, I see a APD en route to your direction.
All right, boss man. Passenger, you're going to come out first, okay? Are you armed?
Yes, I am.
All right, just step out and face away from me, all right?
No problem.
All right, man, you guys aren't police officers. You can't run.
I didn't say that I was.
You can't be running red lights, dog. And then when lights and sirens mean stop, and I keep going.
I didn't hear the siren. We got an assistance call.
Why am I being detained?
You're being detained right now because your buddy didn't stop.
Who do you work for?
Yes, sir.
Why do you have a badge for peace officer? Are you a peace officer? No. You can't wear that, right? Okay. No problem. All right, I got you.
The officers remained skeptical after hearing their explanation. Inconsistencies in their statements and secretive behavior raised more questions, prompting a deeper investigation.
Do you have a concealed carry permit, sir? Sir, do you have a concealed carry permit? Do you have a concealed carry permit?
He was talking to me. I'm trying to
Walk this
listen
way.
to him.
Answer, do you have a CCW or not?
No.
You don't?
Hey, he won't hang tight, man.
All right, back here.
I'm not running nowhere, sir.
I got you.
Just going to work doing security.
I got you. I got you.
You seen me before. At Buckhouse up here.
Okay, we're gonna come in here. Okay.
He's probably got a cuff key as well.
You have keys? Yeah. Where are the cuff keys at?
My keychain. I can't even do nothing right now.
Gotcha, man. You're just being detained right now because your buddy should have stopped when he should have, okay?
No problem, no problem.
You have any on you?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Can I at least put my pants up?
You have a security ID or something?
When we're getting into that's when we're going through the course where he has his.
But you don't even have one? My man, you can't be carrying.
We have an open carry law. Instead of Ohio.
You're not open carrying. You're in a car. Have a seat.
Since both suspects were polite, the officers responded with kindness and compassion, noting the passenger's physical struggles during his arrest. A light exchange further helped to put the suspect at ease.
I mean, can you do me a favor not be in front of the circle?
Huh?
I can't sit down with these cuffs like this. Can you just push them in front?
I can't do that.
Because no, it's difficult for me to sit down
Okay,
like that.
you gotta sit down sideways for me, man. Okay, I can't. It's not me. I just can't do that. Okay.
Well, because my leg is broken. That's why I was asking. That's why I said that.
Just step on in. All in. I got you.
Like, that's why I said I can't.
All right, we'll go to a different car.
No, I wasn't being funny.
No, you're good, man. Listen, I ain't holding nothing against you. You were different. We're gonna go to car 5, okay?
You ain't gotta worry about me, brother.
I appreciate that. You can sit all the way. This one you can lean all the way in there. You can put your back all the way against the door if you need to.
Back against what door?
The back, the other door. So you can go all the way in there. Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about a couple things, man, because that man went through 2 red lights.
Well, if you understand in our situation, not being disrespectful, their licensed company has another bar at Oasis.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm gonna talk to you here in about a second. I gotta get your partner settled in. All right. All the way in. Here. Oh yes. Here.
Oh, I didn't see those stuff.
Yeah, I got you. Push yourself all the way in there.
Oh, this bad leg. I swear.
As the investigation progressed, officers uncovered more inconsistencies, further fueling suspicions about the suspect's activities that evening. Their concealed identities only added to the confusion.
Okay. I'm gonna Mirandize him. Okay. Start talking to him. His is hot. We'll just get to the bottom of it. Looks like this guy's the legit one right now. Okay. Obviously, he's not. He looked for Neosec. I have no idea, but it's all over his stuff. He said that this guy doesn't work for Neosec. He just picked him up at the hookah place. And then they got a call for service. I don't know why he's taking somebody that doesn't work at his company to a call for service. That's a problem, right? Yeah. All right, man. You're obviously in custody. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read you some rights. We're gonna ask you a couple questions because this is a stupid situation. No problem. You do have the right to remain silent. Any mistake will be against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer. Have him or her present with you right in front of you. If you can afford to hire one, to do a 24. So what happened? So I'm coming down. So tonight, so I was looking for someone else who ducked me in a lane. So I'm like shooting up down Howe, and as I'm going down Howe, the light's red. He full on sends the red light, and then he gets to the red light over here into Akron, goes right through the red light, and I had my lights and sirens on before he even went through the red light. Kept going, and he stopped here. So that's basically it with that. It was just the red light violation now yet. This guy, no CCW, no nothing.
We gotta make sure he's not. I understand he works for this hookah thing, whatever. Let's make sure he's not a security company, because
he has no security. He said he has no security license or anything like that.
Okay, then yeah, at that point, if he has no licensing through the state for armed security, he's gonna get all those charges. And honestly, dude, I mean, he's got a badge that says peace officer on it. I mean, you're looking at him. I mean, I think impersonating has to be sort of a thing like where you have to identify yourself as a police officer to someone, not just wear. I'd look a little more into it. I think you have to actually do something.
Right.
Like act as a law enforcement officer, not just have the items. Let's get out of the road for you.
Meanwhile, the driver's statement revealed key details about their true identities and their presence in the area. He also admitted to overstepping his boundaries and requested leniency for his friend.
This guy to you is who?
He's an employee of the place that we were about to go.
Okay, so he doesn't work for Neosec?
No, he doesn't work for Neosec.
Okay, why are you taking him to an officer in trouble call?
I was going to drop him off, and then
Drop him off where?
I was going to drop him off at the hookah center there, in the plaza by the Hatter.
Okay, and you picked him up from where?
His place in Akron.
Okay. Do you guys know each other?
Yeah, I've known him from previous spots where I worked.
Okay. Why is he carrying around a gun and wearing plates? What's police officer badge?
He works for the Hooper Center. I don't know. He doesn't work for us. So.
Has he ever claimed to be a police officer?
Not to me.
Who's your supervisor?
I'm the top supervisor, but the only person above me is the CEO that's at the place we were about to head.
How do we get him on the phone? I would love to know, one, if he knows this guy.
Okay.
And what is why you're not stopping for a police officer? I don't, at that point, we don't care what you got going on. I understand that somebody's in danger, but we don't know that.
Yeah, I understand that.
So we can charge you with a whole bunch of and then then this all goes away. So, what do you want to do right now?
Well, yeah, stop for license sirens, man. We're gonna have to figure out what your buddy's doing. But I understand you're going somewhere where your people needs help. But it was in Akron.
Yeah.
That's what Akron Police is for. I mean, you're putting stuff. I can't go through a red light without license sirens on. I mean, I would put myself in. You went through 2 red lights, like not just like turning yellow to red. You went through 2 red lights. You full scented. Like, if I did that, I'd get ridden up and I'd be in trouble. You have no lights on. What if someone like blindside clips you? You know what I'm saying? You have no liability.
I was moving to enable my lights in the car.
And I understand they're in trouble, man, but I mean that's what Akron Police is for. They got lights and sirens. They got over 100 people working at one time. I get there. I can understand doing above speed limit. I understand that. Man. I do above speed limit, but you're putting yourself and other people in danger.
Later, officers deliberated on the potential charges the duo could face for their masquerade. They also contacted the driver's supervisor, hoping to gain further insight into their activities as private security personnel.
As far as I know, it's red and white. It's not. It's green. It's amber and green.
Is it amber and green?
Amber and green. What colors do you have?
I have red and white.
You can't have that, man. Right now, I'm gonna have you see the back of my car. Okay, while we talking about some stuff. Okay. Right here. Oh, okay. Press it.
All the way in?
All the way in, man. You have no keys or anything, right?
Do you know your supervisor's cell phone?
Yeah.
Number? What is it? What's his name or her name?
David Russell.
Just have Seal on in there for me. Okay. Good. Security, as I'm aware, you can't have red and white.
I think you're right. I know.
Green and
amber, and then there's purple in some states. Yeah,
yes.
And I know it's not red because that's fire. That's police and fire.
Yeah, he can't have that.
I'm gonna call this guy's supervisor and get him out here.
I'm gonna have Dave come out here just so we need to look a little more into the ORC of what impersonating actually is.
This dude's got a peace officer badge.
Yeah.
And he's got plates in his carrier. He's a cop. He thinks he's a cop. I haven't run that. Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
It's unfavored.
7840 radio, 09. Frank Charles Young, 3431 on the Smith & Wesson.
It's clear.
Copy. Can you send that shift commander, please?
Affirmative, boss.
While awaiting a response from the suspect's supervisor, officers continued their investigation, gathering evidence and formalizing the arrests. They ensured every step was by the book to prevent any legal disputes later.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. See free police cars when you get here, all right?
All right. Am I okay to go in the car, or is that something I probably should?
I haven't asked him for consent to search or anything. I just asked him about the lights, if I could use the lights, and he said I could turn them on and off. So I haven't asked him about searching the car yet. So let's just, we can hold off on that.
I'm going to look up right now the URC for private security.
Have we taken the badge from that guy yet?
I haven't taken it still on him.
Did you check for a cuff key, though?
Yeah, I got all his keys and stuff off.
You have the badge off of him, you said?
No, the badge is still on him.
Let's take it off of him, just so we have it.
I think he's hey man, we're gonna take your badge real quick. Okay.
It's not a problem.
What do you work for?
It's another cop.
Actually, I'm not gonna talk to you until I Mirandize you real quick, okay?
You don't need to. I already know what it is.
That's fine. I still gotta read it.
just to make sure, cover up everything, my bases, or you know what I'm saying?
I have a right to remain silent.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. You cannot forward or hire a lawyer and will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer or make any questions or statements while you're being questioned. Do you understand these rights I explained to you?
Further investigation uncovered the passenger's past violations, and he admitted to lacking proper training and certification. He also disclosed moonlighting for his friend's security company, heightening police concerns.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? Okay, who do you work for?
This company.
Well, he's saying you don't.
I work for a company out of Cleveland, G Enforcement. I just moved down here to Akron.
You just moved down here to Akron?
Yes.
So do you still work for that company in Cleveland?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm back and forth.
So are you working for them right now?
Who?
Are you currently on the clock for your other company?
No.
No. Are you on the clock for his company?
I just got hired today.
Today?
Yes.
So you have a payroll, all that.
That's getting started today.
So you don't even have payroll. So how are you getting paid right now?
They pay us cash or cash out.
Okay, man, that's a little. Who do you work for at the hookah bar? You just work for them?
Yes, just doing security. That's all.
Okay. Do you have a security license?
I'm currently working on it.
Okay. Do you have 120 hours of PATA?
I'm going through that as of Monday.
Okay. And you don't have a CCW?
No.
Okay. All right. Just hang out for me, okay?
Because my came back clear, right?
Yeah.
Because it's never been fired.
I mean, that still hasn't. It come back clear as like if it's stolen or not.
Oh no, it's registered. It should be registered to me.
Okay. Yeah, we're just making sure about that. All right, I'll come back and talk to you in a second. Okay. So he doesn't have 120 hour PATA. He's never went through a PATA course. He says he works for them, but they pay him through Cash App, and he just started today, so he has no payroll or nothing.
Okay,
so it's none of that. He works for a security company up in Cleveland, but he is not on the clock for them right now. He has no security license.
He's out here doing things he should be doing.
Yeah, and the hookah bar thing is just something that they just asked him to do. So,
Okay.
So he has no employment for security.
I think you have it, honestly. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have, I think, more than just. I mean, lowest you're going to have is a charge for the guy for sure. But did you run his?
Yeah, that's cool.
We're just going to see what Dave says about him wearing all that. Do you know if they turned the lights on?
I have no idea.
I mean, we can ask him to see if he did because he's under Miranda right now.
Yeah. Back at 7.
Later, the officers questioned the driver, who admitted to violating traffic rules, claiming he was responding to an emergency. However, they reminded him of his role's boundaries and how his actions could have put civilians in danger.
Yeah, that's it. Hey man, so let me just ask you a couple of things. Your Miranda is correct? Okay, so what call are you going to right now? Like, what's happening with that?
There was from what I got on the radio, there was a large fight that was uncontained, and they needed assistance.
Okay, did they call Akron Police?
I have no idea if they did or not.
So tell me your thought process when you're going up. How fast were you going? How fast do you think you're going?
I would say around 50 through there.
Okay. Why do you think it's a good idea to go through the red light like that?
I didn't realize it was a red light at the time.
Okay. Okay. Why are you going through lights with your red and white lights on?
Just trying to get there.
Okay. So you know you're not supposed to have those on, man. You know, I can see private property. You can't have those red and white lights on, man. Do you have a siren in there?
No, there's no siren.
So, okay, so you just have the red and white lights on, no siren?
That's it.
Okay, just hang tight for me, okay? He said he did.
He did?
Yeah.
I think it can only be amber.
Yeah, I was
like
like,
amber.
I said, why'd you have those red and white lights on? He's like, just trying to do the thing. So you did have it on? He's like, yes.
Is that money on the top of that roof? That
is
get that. Okay.
The officers reviewed the suspect's case, focusing on the gathered evidence and statements. They also raised concerns about private security personnel overstepping boundaries and impersonating emergency responders.
He's displaying Ohio peace officer on his chest. Did he identify himself like that, or just based on the badge?
The other guy's supervisor's coming down right now.
Did you ask him about what's up with the badge? And
Yeah, he didn't have much to say about it. Everything is, he's working on it. He doesn't have a security license. He's never went through an Opata course. He says he works for them, but he just started today, and they pay him through Cash App. He's now on the clock on his other security company, and the hookah bar thing is just something they asked him to do.
that's the passenger.
Yeah. The driver's more legit. He's an actual security guy, but the issue with him is he ran a red light. He's got red and white lights.
He's running hot to calls.
He's running hot to calls. Can't have red and white lights. And they're supposed to be amber and white. Green. Amber, yeah, green and amber.
So that's how he's driving?
Yeah. So he was going eastbound on Howe, and he went through the red light there. And then when I turned around, I turned my lights on, and the red light wherever the mall and stuff is, he hit the car. And he did admit to having, when he was coming down this road, having the red and white lights on. They're all kitted out. They're about to be cranked. He said he was doing 50-something down Howe. He had the red lights on. And he had them on? Yeah, he said he had them on.
Okay.
And it's just moving so fast.
Basically doing the job of a police officer, I think, while doing that. Running
What was he doing, though? Where was he supposedly going
They're
somewhere?
going to a fight call over at the hookah bar that they're working security.
So why are they not there in the first place?
During their debriefing, the officers discussed the suspect's misuse of first responder equipment. While they didn't claim to be law enforcement, the use of fake police gear was sufficient grounds for serious charges.
I mean, I think there's some emergency lights laws and stuff in place, if you can find them, about doing that without actually being authorized to do it. Because he's not technically an emergency vehicle. So if he's doing the traffic violations, you could almost just do it like a reckless op.
Okay.
And then maybe just explain that, because the reckless op is going to be a lot more than what he's going to get than anything else, probably, because that's
the driver,
6 points, yeah. It's 4 or 6 points, but
as for the passenger, he said we're going to be doing charges on him.
It would be a stretch to do a piece of, like, he has a badge, but did he identify himself as a peace officer? Did he present himself as that to somebody?
Right.
Like, if he just has a badge that says that, I don't know that that's going to fly. Right. What I would do is, since you're probably going to have felony charges on him, is whoever it is, when you go to county, just explain to them that and give them the circumstances, and they can tell you no, or they can tell you yes, or they can just present it to the grand jury. But I don't think it fits just based on the fact that he didn't ID himself as a police officer. He didn't say, yeah, I'm a police officer. He just had a badge that says peace officer. I don't know that that's, as long as he's not identifying himself, I think he's okay. I mean, granted, is that what he's doing somewhere? Probably.
Sure.
But as far as what you're dealing with is not.
Which ones you out here to iron out?
The driver, I would hit reckless op, and then if that makes the criteria, I mean, read over the statute to be sure, but it kind of sounds that way if he's going through red lights. If he's supposed red and blue lights, or red and white, you said?
Yes. The visor lights.
That he's not in any form allowed to do that. I just don't know the specific laws about the reckless op or probably catch all. Unless you want to do some research and try to find under that ORC like that lets us do it. If there's something in there that's a violation of, it might be lighted lights too. That might be it.
Officers concluded the operation by formally arresting the duo and outlining the charges they would face. Both suspects complied without resistance or protest, silently accepting their fate.
I'm not too sure with it.
Do that how many times we come across this. Yeah. So I think you're good at least with reckless op, and then try to find, if you want to find another statute or something, but that reckless op is pretty, to be honest with you, what they're going to be doing is say, hey, this will all go away, just do the reckless op. Okay. But if you want to hit them with it, then I would try to read the law and see if there's something very specific that has to deal with our overhead lights and stuff. Because the red and whites are typically for fire.
Ambulance and fire.
Yeah.
I'll look at the ORC before we kick.
But I mean, you're at least on a solid reckless op. for the driver.
Radio 26. Yeah, 10.
Did you guys Mirandize these dudes too? What kind of did he say, a pistol or something?
It's got a back. Passenger had a pistol on him. Driver also had a pistol. Most of the guns belong to the driver.
At least that pistol on him. These dudes carrying around the air.
My man is decked out with the mags on his chest and everything. He has like 8 mags on him.
If you want to go get started on the driver stuff, you can look that stuff up so we're not keeping them here longer than we need to.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Hey man, so you understand what's going on right now, okay? You are under arrest, okay? All right, so I'm not gonna talk to you about it right now. I gotta get the other guy and deal with all his stuff real quick, but we'll talk about more of it later, okay? That makes sense?
So I am going to jail.
Yes.
He's going to jail too?
We're gonna see. We gotta read over a couple things, but I mean, the biggest thing that you have right now is that you cannot have the hand.
Shawn and Dwayne were taken into custody at the Cuyahoga County Corrections Center. Shawn was charged with receiving stolen contraband, and Dwayne with improper handling of police equipment in a vehicle. Both pleaded not guilty, and no further case updates were released. Why do you think someone would risk impersonating a police officer? Let us know your theory in the comments. Funeral processions are solemn events, sometimes guided by motorcycle patrol officers to manage traffic. But Jeremy, riding alongside one, was hiding a dark secret. On September 7th, 2019, sharp-eyed officers from the Windermere Police in Florida uncovered his act. Watch as Officer Ogletree and his team expose and stop his deceptive scheme.
I need a unit up here now so he can take over. What's the license for you? It's on my motorcycle, Sergeant. You want me to go back to my motorcycle? You want me to stand over here, Sergeant? I can't, because unless you're going to put one of your cruisers here and hold this funeral, I can't do that. You hear me? Sergeant, Sergeant, I'm not trying to off. Get your license. So you want to go? Okay. Get your license. Sergeant, when did you transfer over to Windermere? What happened? I've been looking for you. Oh, that's such a nice thing to say. It is, isn't it? I missed you. I know you did. I know. Hold on. You want me to move my bike, Sergeant?
Jeremy stood defiant, challenging the officer's actions with absurd demands. Frustrated by the discovery of his deceit, he tried to assert authority but refused to cooperate despite their efforts to address his concerns.
Yes, sir.
I need units back here now with video cameras. Now! Sergeant, my vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I can tell you right now, everything's being videotaped on my body cam, Sergeant. Okay, you're a felon. That's not a Sergeant. Let's go. That's a less lethal, Sergeant. So legally for the per Florida statute, I'm allowed to carry that, Sergeant. 970. Go ahead and look it up, Sergeant. The vehicle's not stolen, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. I have the registration for the vehicle, Sergeant. Sergeant, get your lieutenant, please.
There is no lieutenant. I'm in.
Then get a captain.
There is no captain. I'm
then
in.
Get somebody that outranks you, Sergeant.
Nobody
I have the very valid registration, Sergeant, that shows the state of Florida gave me the registration and that tag. The tag was stolen off another motorcycle. That motorcycle was stolen. We were given the tag back by Orange County Sheriff's Office, and then that tag was given to us by the Department of Motor Vehicles, Sergeant.
Well, you have handcuffs.
Make sure you have your body cameras running.
Body cameras are running. Why you have handcuffs?
I'm not talking to you, officer.
Okay.
I have the registration for that vehicle, Sergeant. I want everyone on this scene with their body cameras rolling. I didn't even pass on a double yellow. I stayed inside the double yellow, which is legal for us in the state of Florida, per Florida escort. I can pull the statute as well.
As the officers processed his arrest, Jeremy attempted to undermine their authority, lecturing them on state statutes as if he outranked them. Despite this, the officers stayed resolute in their duty to uphold the law.
Somebody get with him and explain to him that's less lethal and per Florida statute 960, we can have that. He's saying I stole the bike, but it's registered to the company.
Don't walk over here. Stay over there.
Sergeant, I can prove the registration.
Stay over there.
Stay against the car.
Sergeant.
Stay over there. Do not walk over here.
Sergeant, I can prove the registration.
As soon as we prove it, police.
Oh, okay. But you're 15 and me, and you're holding me here in front of all these people. We could have done this professionally, not like children. Just because you don't like me and you have a history with me doesn't authorize you to treat me like Sergeant.
I'm treating you like
You are, Sergeant.
no, everybody can move on.
No, they're 12 with me, just like your officers would be if you needed help.
They can go.
No, they're staying per my orders.
Stay against
Hey,
the car.
officers, I'm getting this all on
Why do you
video
have a bulletproof
camera,
vest on?
and I can promise you, this isn't going to go the way you're planning. Officer, I have my body camera on.
That's fine.
So just leave my helmet on for right now, sorry, officer.
We're taking it off.
Okay. Take my glasses off before you do that. Take my glasses off before you do that.
Look forward. You got handcuffs? Where's the handcuff key?
Whenever we're done running the 2829 on the bike and I can verify the registration, we can move forward.
Jeremy's belligerence persisted as he barked orders, proclaimed his innocence, and accused the officers of delaying his arrest. Despite his attempts to shift blame, the officers remained focused on their duties.
Anything in your shoes?
Jeremy, where's the handcuff key? Just tell us when it's over with.
I don't have it. It's on my key that you left on my motorcycle. I just advised you, it's on my motorcycle in the bag. Now, Sergeant, so we can run the tag and get that verified? Because I haven't stole my motorcycle.
We're already doing that, Jeremy.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So then why are we continuing to push me around and shove me while we're searching you?
Nobody's pushing you
We've taken the baton and the mace, and officer safety is clear now, is it not, Sergeant?
We're not done, Jeremy.
Okay.
Just relax. Just relax, Jeremy.
Oh, I'm relaxed, Sergeant.
Airsoft?
It's not airsoft. It's less lethal. Under 970 statute, I can carry mace in any device that delivers it. Pull the statute. I actually have it on the statute. 970. I can carry mace, and I can carry mace in any device that delivers it. Judge has already cleared it in Orange County.
Let's take your belt.
As officers verified the motorcycle's registration, the suspect grew frustrated, accusing them of bias. The officers warned him to calm down or face additional charges.
That's because the Honda was stolen, and we got the tag back from the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and then we registered it to that motorcycle. And that motorcycle has that tag. And the Department of Motor Vehicles issued the registration sticker for that tag.
Huh?
Put him in the car.
All right.
Drop it down. In the car, dude.
You just chill. If it's an issue, we'll figure it out. But you screaming and yelling isn't going to change that. Okay?
Well, pulling me out and putting me in cuffs and doing this
when your car is, when it shows signal 10, stolen, it's a felony.
With the
So that's how it's done.
registration. And I have the registration on my phone, but you
Just
guys
sit
are
tight,
refusing
okay?
to listen.
Just sit tight.
Okay. Open the window, please, officer. Thank you. Officer, sir,
Good.
that's not stolen.
What?
Suspects like Jeremy were common, feigning innocence, asserting dominance, and using entitlement to get their way. However, he soon learned there was a price for his duplicity and attempt to defraud law enforcement.
26.
Please get a lieutenant. I'm begging you to get a lieutenant. I never resisted you. Sir, officer, I know you see I'm a felon. That's why you're ignoring me.
Keep driving. Keep driving. Go, man. Go.
I'm getting this all on video camera.
Go.
And I can promise you.
Let's go. Keep moving.
Go the way you're planning.
Oh, you guys can keep going. Go park down the road somewhere else, but keep going. Allowed to carry. It's a BB. It's airsoft. Check that side on the. It does say Kawasaki on it.
He's going to go through just being You okay?
Yeah, it's hot though. I burned it twice now. I didn't realize it was right there. Okay.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to go resisting. He was stopped for a violation.
I got camera.
Leave the cameras on anymore? Yeah, we got to turn off. He's in the car. Mine's already good.
Jeremy was taken into custody by the Orange County Corrections Department. He faced 3 charges: resisting arrest, inappropriate use of law enforcement equipment, and impersonating a police officer. Additionally, he received 2 citations for traffic violations. However, the repeat offender's troubles didn't end there. His body cam footage revealed further crimes of impersonating law enforcement, leading to 2 arrests in Orange County. Instead, Jeremy filed complaints against the Windermere Police Department alleging false arrest and bias, and demanded officer suspensions and an apology. No updates on his case have been released. New to our channel? Then go ahead and subscribe and never miss a new video. Now let's see what our next cop impersonator is up to. There's nothing wrong with assisting law enforcement, just as long as you're a deputized officer. But for KCW, his deception brought serious consequences when Whitehall Police in Ohio uncovered his scheme on April 9th, 2021.
Chief from Richland Township, which is Glenmont.
It's Richland Township?
Yeah.
So it's a township police department,
No,
or
it's
is
the
it village?
Village in Richland Township. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a village in Richland.
But you have no ID from them,
No,
all right?
no.
And have you ever been sworn in by them?
I've talked to the chief.
No. I'm asking you a direct question. Have you been sworn in by
It's
them?
very important you answer this correctly, because being a former police officer or someday a current police officer, you know if you lie in this situation, you go directly to jail.
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to put that right
listen,
out.
I'm not.
So
trying,
if
I'm
you
not,
are telling me you are a police officer right now, is that what you're telling me? So you are not a commissioned police officer.
I have spoke with the chief.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you one question. Are you a commissioned police officer through the state of Ohio?
I have an OPUDA certificate.
That's not what I'm asking.
That's not what I'm asking you.
I'm explaining to you.
No, you're not. You're not answering the question. You're avoiding the question. It's very simple. Are you a sworn police officer anywhere in the state of Ohio with any department?
Thanks to the officer's pointed questions, Casey cracked under pressure, but still insisted his role was legitimate. However, they reminded him of the gravity of his situation and urged him to come clean.
Not currently.
Okay, that's the question.
I'm unsure. I'm unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You can't be unsure.
You would have to raise your hand, swear, sign a form, and you would get
to
paperwork on that.
Hello.
Talking to the chief is not enough.
Yeah, the chief of police is here, so, okay. 1 second. Would you be willing to speak to the supervisor from the company?
From
Watchman.
From Watchman?
Yes.
Is he an actual police officer?
You are an actual police officer, correct? Okay. Yes, he is. Where are you commissioned at?
It doesn't matter. He's not here doing anything.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's the superintendent of the State Highway Patrol. That's irrelevant to the situation. So you can talk to him if you want, Rex, but I got no idea.
Yeah.
Despite his attempts to cover his deceit and plead for leniency, the police stood firm, upholding the law. As a courtesy to the former corrections officer, they agreed to minimal restraints and a summons for his arrest.
I live in an area that doesn't make any money, and I found a good paying job, and I was told by the guys, like, hey, we'll take care of a commission, we'll get it taken care of, it's no big deal. I come out here, I was told, hey, you can start, make some money. That's all I was trying to do. Please do not, I'm asking you for courtesy, man to man, please do not ruin my career. Please, please, please.
I think you did that kind of on your own, Casey.
Please.
All right. The Pickaway County, you knew you didn't work for Pickaway County. You displayed that badge. All right. You're out here acting in a law enforcement capacity, displaying a badge that you have no right to have, or a facsimile of a badge. That's not even a real badge. You were aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not real.
Okay. So, all right, you're going to be charged.
Oh, seriously?
I'm serious. Okay. Now we're going to be nice about this. Okay. And we're going to take you over, and you can take your gun belt off, and you can set it on the hood of that car. Okay. And we're going to take you in. We don't have to handcuff you. This officer is going to pat you down. All right. And we'll let you out. All right. On a summons. All right. Now.
Are we too far for me to?
We're.
Listen,
okay.
It's completely deceptive.
Here's the problem. You don't understand that right now we can charge you for improperly handling in a vehicle. I can charge you for impersonating a police officer. All right. There's tons of charges.
What are you charging me?
Here. Well, probably the impersonation of a police officer.
So the best thing to do right now is to just take off the belt.
And I'm
all right. So let's step over here and take care of that first.
Smith, right here. Right here.
All right.
Take off the belt, then I'm gonna search.
You don't have anything else on you, do you?
No.
All right.
Just,
No, don't reach in. All right. You should know the drill.
No interlock. Like a frame. Okay. Like a frame. No interlock.
Though he complied and thanked them for the courtesy, Casey tried to negotiate, arguing the charges would impact his future employment. Given the gravity of his actions, the officers again denied his request.
Can I call my supervisor before we go in?
We will get a chance. I'm going to call the owner of the company, you mean? The guy I spoke with? I'm going to talk to him. He gave me his number, said to call him back. All right.
Which one? The one that you talked to on the phone on
George?
my phone?
Yeah.
No, the owner is John Ball.
Well, George is who I'm going to call back because he's the one.
He's just the supervisor.
Okay.
John is the owner. John's the one that talked to Sergeant Roper, who was supposed to help me.
But you never talked to Sergeant Roper.
I did. I did talk to Sergeant Roper, yes.
You know,
a whistle.
Whistle runs in it.
Yeah.
We want to do this gun belt, but we're just going to lock this up so he can't take it.
Yeah, we'll just take that in.
Can we discuss another charge at least?
A quick inspection of Casey's vehicle later revealed more evidence of his duplicity, including unauthorized police equipment. The discovery alone raised alarm bells for the officers.
Yeah, take care. Oh my God.
It says now you got a rifle.
All right. And it's right? Okay, we're not gonna, take all his stuff and you can throw it in my car.
Okay. I'll put it in the back of yours. Oh! I'm just throwing everything in the back.
Hey, I think you're just gonna have to go the full course.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's 5-1.
Yeah, it's beyond that. I'm gonna go ahead and park this here. I'll call the company. They can come get it. I'll lock it up. Here's his keys. Yeah, go ahead and take him in. Do a interview on him. Mirandize him. Do an interview. Basically, same questions you were asking.
I'd rather not.
With the mounting evidence, the officers discussed the best approach to handle the case. Later, they reviewed the charges with the suspect, advising him to accept the consequences of his actions.
You got it.
No, but here's not that. Here's what I said. What's that? Well, things change. We try to do the reasonableness test here, but listen, man, there's just way too much. You've got a code in there that doesn't belong to you. That's got deputy sheriff stuff on there. You got a loaded. You're a traffic guy, man. That's all your detail's going to be. What active situation you going into? That you need to carry a loaded and listen, this is all because we're trying to look cool, whatever. I get it. Well, you're completely in the wrong. That's all I can tell you. You got to put your foot in there.
Casey was taken into custody by the Franklin County Corrections Center. His attempt to impersonate a sheriff's deputy resulted in a third-degree felony charge. Following his court hearing, he was released on his own recognizance. Steve Kyness, owner of the Cleveland Watchman Security Service, denied Casey's employment claims. He clarified that the Whitehall job was assigned through another company with no record of placement, and noted it was rare for them to post jobs outside Cuyahoga County. Enjoying this video on Pretend Police? Then like to show your support. Now, it's time for our next phony officer. Traffic stops often bring surprising encounters, and for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office on October 24th, 2022 in Florida, this was no exception. Deputies stopped the suspect who attempted to deceive them by claiming he was a fellow officer. Watch as they skillfully unmask this pretender.
Zone 1, Channel 1.
CS6 Central in service.
How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Oh, not much. Who are you with?
I'm from Georgia, bro. We got sent down here for the Home Depot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we actually got sent back today.
That's the report. Are you headed that way? Is a conference veteran? Did he get to me the picture for our order?
Where's the tag for this one? What car? Is this a county car or no?
Yeah, I pulled it off, man, because we worked this gig in Louisiana last year. That was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we had local people calling police in Cuyahoga County, saying, "Why you got Georgia people working down here?" And man, it became a big mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me just.
But I got all the stuff on.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah, there's some veterans in front of.
Although the driver appeared pleasant and cooperative, Corporal Leopard sensed something was off, but couldn't pinpoint what it was. He began investigating to ease his suspicions, only to hit several dead ends.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm a sergeant. But dude, that's not a freaking patrol car. He said, oh, I took it off because they always ask me questions, or, you know, because we do stuff at other states and all that. Oh, he's got like a brown t-shirt on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't no cop car. I think he's doing private security at frickin' Home Depot. That's where I seen the car parked in the back this morning. Hey, it's Corporal Leopard, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office in Florida.
How you doing?
Good. I'm just trying to verify employment of supposedly one of your deputies.
Okay. You would have to call HR for that.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Hey, it's Corporal Leopards again. Hey, I can't get through to anybody. Nobody's picking up.
Then try 770.
Magistrate Court, how may I help you?
Hey, it's Corporal Leopard, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office in Florida.
Hey.
Hey, I'm trying to verify employment of potentially one of your employees down here.
Unless it's with the magistrate court, I can't verify.
Okay, is...
Let me give you the number to the Butts County Commissioner's office.
Despite the runaround of trying to reach someone who could verify the driver's claims, the corporal persisted. As he continued, 2 colleagues arrived to assist with the investigation.
That's what he's giving me. I'm trying to verify if he's even an employee, but that ain't no cop car.
Georgia?
Yeah.
No tag?
No tag. He said he took it off.
No.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging
Jesus
system.
Christ.
You got...
Butts County Board of Commissioners is not available.
We can't verify your
To leave
identity.
the number from which you are calling, press pound. To leave another callback number, enter the...
Is that why y'all? Man, I was just like, what the? You know what I'm saying?
That's their no tag.
I've been okay, like, you know, this whole time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I had the blues on, man. Yeah, I'm a sergeant, Butts County Sheriff's Office. No, I understand. But I mean, the thing is, like, I didn't know my blues were on, man. I mean,
I understand you didn't know your blues were on, but it's like now we're stuck here. This is a privately owned vehicle, right?
Right.
Blue lights, carrying a concealed, which, okay, I understand. We're trying to validate your information to make sure that you are supposed to be working.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have no problem once we can validate it.
Yeah.
You see the problem with the blues and no tag, that's the problem.
Right, man, I don't run my blues, brother. Literally, when you pulled me over, I was like, okay, the no tag thing. I pulled it. We always pull it off and do it.
Right.
And then when I walked out, I just seen my blues on. But if you go in the car, you can't see them.
Well, I understand. I mean, but you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
Hang on, before we go, I'm just going to disarm you until we know exactly what's going on here.
On you at all?
I got my 380 and my AR and stuff in there.
Anything else then?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I got my knife here.
Stand by with it.
The deputies quickly saw through his deception, but knew they needed solid evidence to proceed. Although the driver maintained a pleasant demeanor, they were resolute in exposing his fraud and ensuring he faced the consequences.
Hey, it's Corporal Leopards again. Hey, I'm not getting through to anybody. Do you have a road patrol supervisor or anybody I could speak with?
Captain of Patrol. Let me
That'd
see
be great.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Garrison.
Hey, sir, it's Corporal Leopard, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office in Florida. I'm trying to verify employment. I'm on a traffic stop down here in Florida with a guy claiming to be employed by your agency.
Caesar is not employed with us.
Okay, was he ever?
He was.
Okay. Recently dismissed or?
Golly, I don't know, 6 months.
Okay. All right, he's still claiming to be gainfully employed by you. We've got him stopped down here in a white Charger with blue lights on it. We're down in the area where the hurricane hit. So he's still claiming employment with you and everything else.
He is not on our payroll.
All right. Thank you, sir. That's all I need. Somebody's going to jail. Let's go make that happen.
How you doing?
Finally, the corporal's persistence paid off, and with new information, they confronted the driver. He continued his fabricated stories, but the officers pressed on with pointed questions to challenge his claims.
All right. If that's Captain Garrison, and he don't know what's going on. I'm reserved with Butts County Sheriff's Office.
He's saying you're not employed, period.
Yeah, well, he don't know what's going on, man. I can give you, we can go above him and call the sheriff. me and Captain, I know it looks weird, man, but me and Captain, he's one of the reasons I retired early. I retired back last September.
Okay. Well, you were just indicating to me that you were still employed and all this. You said you are not employed. As of 6 months ago, you have nothing to do with the sheriff's office.
It's not even 6 months ago. It was about a whole year ago. I went reserve with them.
Okay. Well, here's our dilemma.
It's not even a real squad car.
No.
It's a privately owned squad car.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and you're driving red and blue with the blues on.
I didn't mean to.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And you presented an ID that you're an active employee, and you're not an active employee.
Well, I'm reserved, brother. I can.
Our ID cards say reserve, and I understand that.
Yeah, I was don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I just talked to my captain, Bruce Knight, and I asked because you got to do 20 hours a year in Georgia to make sure you're basically keeping up with your hours. I just called him to make sure I'm still with the sheriff's office. He said, "Yeah, we're good." Like, brother, I'm telling you, I was a sergeant, man.
Hey, we're having a problem. Thank you. We'll get with you. But you understand what I'm saying? I'm having a huge problem.
I understand.
Huge problem.
I understand, Sergeant. Like, I completely understand you. I was a sergeant too. You know what I'm saying? And I can call my sheriff. He can talk to.
See, you can call your sheriff, and how do I know that's really the sheriff? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I will. I mean, I can call anybody at the sheriff's office. I call the sheriff's office, and I'll ask for Amanda, who is Sheriff Gary Lone's assistant, and he will prove to you. Or I can call Bruce Knight, who was the captain there, who does all the hours and stuff.
Was the captain? Was the captain?
Bruce Knight?
Yeah.
Captain? You talking Captain Garrison?
I don't know. I can't remember who.
Yes.
Yeah, Matt Garrison. Yeah.
He was a tough nut to crack, staying cool under pressure and sticking to his story, trying to manipulate the situation. But the deputies knew that even the most cunning suspects eventually crack.
I mean, I can prove to you, brother. I got Officer Thompson, who works for Lafayette PD, who's up there. He's calling me now.
Right.
I understand.
Well, here's the difference. You're wearing a sheriff's office shirt. You're wearing definitely not driving a cop car that's not a cop car. You're doing private security at Home Depot. You're representing yourself as a sheriff's deputy. You're not here mutual aid for the hurricane.
Well, sir, as a reserve, we can do that. As a reserve.
No, you have to be under mutual aid.
Private security. You're not here in mutual aid representing your agency to help us out during time.
Because we have lots of mutual aid agencies that come here.
Yes, so
you're again riding down the road in a civilian vehicle, outfitted like a cop car with blue lights on. There's a violation.
I'm sorry about the blue light, bro. Like that.
Okay. Well, we're not going to get past that. Right now, I don't believe you. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I don't believe you.
And I will never put myself in a situation that I will be.
What else do you have in the vehicle other than a car? Like, you have anything in there?
No, man. I'm clean. I do security in Georgia. That's just what we do, you know. And I'm reserved. You can't do security unless you're reserved with the sheriff's office. He doesn't know reserve. I went past Captain Garrison. It went to the sheriff. You know, just some people that don't appreciate. You know, I mean, I did 7 years with these guys.
Right.
And you know.
Well, for right now, we're going to detain you. Period.
I understand.
All right. So go ahead and turn around. We'll put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Even after unmasking the truth, the driver remained defiant and asked for leniency. The officers advised him that the evidence was sufficient to press charges for his actions, leaving his fate to the court.
All right, you need two sets of cuffs?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. We'll make sure I'm on.
He's this on it. There's one in the car.
There's one in the car still.
And I got my bag. Security badge or no? That's my patrol sergeant. Yeah, I'm patrol sergeant for both counties. You were. What? Yeah. So now I'm reserved with both counties. Man, I know how it seems, man. It's not like that, you know.
101, 130.
Step back in, man.
Come on, sir.
Step back in. Transport.
Let's have a seat. I'll give you some air rolling in there, too.
Meanwhile, the deputies discussed the case and planned their next steps. They noted that his lies could have endangered lives and tarnished the reputation of law enforcement.
So you're going to have 130 taper?
Yeah, just transport, because she's got to swap out her vehicle down at Fleet.
No problem. You did say you had a 380 in there, right?
Yeah, okay. And I'll let you search out if you find anything, you find it.
How stupid can you? I went through Home Depot this morning, I seen that. I'm like,
No tag. So
no tag, but it was parked.
He's nefariously trying to hide the identity that it's not a real car.
And he's showing himself as a...
Right.
And there was another guy that I didn't see. When I first went through, there was a guy wearing a badge, with a sheriff's shirt. But then when I came back around, he was gone. So it's this security company.
He wants to call the sheriff because the garrison, since he doesn't know that he's reserved.
Yeah, well,
he's in tight with the sheriff.
Yeah. So he can call him from the jail.
Even if he's a reserve.
You can't.
You can't be doing this.
He's out of his jurisdiction.
Yeah. From Georgia.
Later, a quick search of the suspect's vehicle stunned the officers, uncovering incriminating evidence that confirmed his police impersonation. His scheme to defraud law enforcement disturbed them all.
He's playing cop. The info of that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Tracks. Mail, please.
Central to PE5.
PE5.
101 was asking if you can handle a zip check.
PE5, 101.
Contact with Nat for the verification.
There's a brand new store-bought shirt that says sheriff.
Until the end, he denied being a pretender, even apologizing for the inconvenience. However, the sheriff's office reminded him that posing as a police officer carries serious consequences, and his charges would be settled in court.
Switch her over, him over to her, and throw that back in. We'll call it something.
Inventory.
I'm really sorry I read my blues, man. I don't do that. You know, like I think.
Oh, even without the blues and no tag is kind of like.
No, man.
See, the whole kicker is we understand your private security. I see your cards in there. I get all that. I even get it if you say you're even still a reserve deputy, but you can't represent yourself as a sheriff's deputy as a private security officer. You can't run down the road with a car that resembles a cop car with blue light.
Yeah.
My verification through the agency that you were with that you are no longer employed. So based on all that, this is what we're doing. So you are under arrest for impersonating a police officer. Okay? If you work that out in court and it all washes out, then so be it. At this time, that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. That's what's going on.
If you just...
There's nothing I can do to change it now. There's two in there that I accounted for. The one you were carrying, there was also one in the console. I have both those. They're going to go into evidence.
I'm asking you, please. Like, this is a big mistake. You talked to the wrong person.
I talked to a captain of road patrol. I talked to several people.
Captain Garrison does not, he does not know, sir.
You still have no jurisdiction down here if you're running around with blue lights on. Even if that were the case, you're outside of your state.
Yes, it goes right back to what I just said. You're working as private security, but you're wearing all these sheriff's insignias. You represented yourself to me when I stopped you as a sheriff sergeant, not as a private security
from
company.
Georgia.
But not as private security. You said, oh, we're here working. You are, as private security. I understand Georgia, but you can't represent yourself as a sheriff.
So I can't represent myself as a sheriff from Georgia, being deployed down for Home Depot?
Nope, you're not deployed as mutual aid.
The police impersonator was taken into custody at the Charlotte County Jail, where he faced charges for impersonating an officer, carrying contraband, and using unauthorized police equipment. In a plea deal, he agreed to serve a year's probation and surrender all police-related equipment to the court. Who do you think was the biggest fraudster among these police imposters? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned. Another BodyCamBust video is coming up next.